Hey there, teachers! This video is a preview of a line of resources in my Teachers Pay Teachers store called Digital Workbooks. A digital workbook is a collection of tasks that your students will need to complete that all are surrounded on one specific skill. They will need to work their way through the game board by completing the pages for each task. This resource is for you if you are an elementary teacher that would like your students to engage in some extra independent practice on rounding numbers to the nearest 10 and 100, and if your students have access to Chromebooks, other laptops, or computers. Like I said, your students will work through the game board that consists of 19 different spaces. They will be asked to watch videos, like here, and explain what they learned. They will be asked to show their understanding on skill check pages. They'll be asked to work with math words. They'll be asked to drag and drop to sort their answers. They'll be asked to drag and drop puzzle pieces. They will be asked to drag number tiles to form the correct answer. In addition, they will also be asked to click and type their answers to a question. They will need to explain their thinking with words as they solve a problem with transition words. And they will even do some error analysis by grading Smiley's paper. My favorite part of this resource, though, is the amount of independence that your students will have as they complete their digital workbook. You will receive a video from my YouTube channel, right here, that you can send to your students that will explain all of the directions in the assignment. They can refer back to this video as many times as they need to clarify any tasks that they're unsure about. Your students are also going to choose one of 3 game pieces as they work through the game board. They'll be able to interchange these game pieces as their understanding of the skill changes. The reason I feel like this is an awesome tool is not only does it engage them in some reflection and self-assessment, but if you were to log in and load their game board to see where they're at in their assignment, you can see if they're using the red, the yellow, or the green game piece that represents their level of understanding. In addition, your students are also told in their instruction videos what to do if they get stuck. They'll take this question mark, drag it and drop it on any of the tasks that they're not sure about. They'll be able to move on to another page in their workbook, and when you check in on their game board to see their progress, you can see that they have a question. This means less interruptions and more productivity for you and for your students. The last space on the game board is a 5-question quick check via Google Forms. Once they finish this quick check, their scores will automatically populate in a spreadsheet for you. You will know in an instant how well your students are understanding the skill and that they're finished with their digital workbook. I created this resource with student independence in mind. We have so many things going on at once, and it can be really hard to find meaningful work for students to work on independently while we work with other students. You could use your digital workbook as homework, morning work, early finisher tasks, and even as a station in your guided math rotations. If you're feeling unsure about how to set up and assign the digital workbooks to your students, no worries there, because on my YouTube channel and in your download, I have linked videos to show you how to assign your digital workbooks via Google Drive, how to assign your digital workbooks via Google Classroom, and how to get your Google Form link into the digital workbook. It may sound like a lot of work, but it really is just a few clicks, and then your students will be independently practicing this skill. Please email me at jennifer@cupcakesandcurriculum.com if you have any questions about this resource.